Welcome everyone to today's stream. This is Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. I can't believe we actually have this now. I can't. I really don't want to start. Just because it's a new Xenoblade game. Well, it is an entirely new experience. So it's basically a new game. I can't fucking believe it. It's 7 a.m. and I'm streaming Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC. This is so wild. This is so wild. Let's start. And I'm a little bit mellow today. This game is going to... I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Also, if you're interested, I'm going to be streaming this entire DLC and cutting them afterwards into highlight playthroughs. It's going to be an entire playthrough at the end of videos, and I hope you look forward to that. If you want to see me play this game, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It helps me a lot that people actually want to see my content. So, yeah. Let's go. Future Redeemed. I can't believe we're actually playing this. I can't fucking believe we're playing this. This is so unbelievable to me. Last week, at this time, I didn't even have an inkling of a idea we would play this so soon. To crank up the audio a bit. I might do a listening session to the music later. Oh, it's a piano version of the song in the trailer. Let's look at the options. There's probably not. Targeting controls. Video. That doesn't really. Chain attack music option. When? Please. Okay. Let's go. We're choosing normal difficulty. I'm so not ready to play this. I'm so not ready. Let me crank up the volume on my TV. I hope there's no audio doubling on my microphone.
Why? Tell me why! Is this really what you want? Albus! Drop it, Shulk! Nothing's gonna get through to him! He's a heartless machine! We have to try!
Fascinating. Is this how badly you wish to erase us? My god.
What is this intro? Fascinating. What is going on? What is going on? Takahashi, you fucking monster. Oh, it's Matthew and A.
Tough little so-and-so. Can't even seem to break it.
I told you we should have left alone. But you had to stick your oar in, didn't you? Matthew.
Lecture me later, eh? Aye? First things first.
You're impossible.
Let's go. Transition into gameplay, as we usually do. The right side of the art palette is comparing the character. Normal art, while the left side is where you find your Ouroboros powers. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. I can't believe we actually have a fighter class. This DLC seems crazy long. In the trailer they were like, what, level 50 or so, and we're starting at level 1? Seriously? This new battle theme just slaps. This battle theme fucking is amazing. Also, these origin creatures, these look like origin creatures.
What was that? That thing at the end?
What thing at the end? You mean the Ouroboros power? Nice touch, eh?
What I'm asking is why you felt the need to use it at all. The scrap was already falling apart.
I mean, that was the last chance to, like, kapow, right? I had to make sure it's a good one. Leaves a bad taste otherwise, the whole rest of the day.
Mobius track it, you know. The Ouroboros power. You need to keep a lid on it, like I keep telling you.
It was only a little whiff. All fine in the end. We won, so what's the damage? Less of the lectures.
The word you should have used is fewer. Grammar matters.
You did it again.
She's a grammar Nazi? Fuck.
Another day without any signals.
All people going to hate her.
Time to pack it in then.
Huh?
After all our efforts, we've not met a single survivor from the city.
You promised me back then, remember? That we'd find every last citizen. Well, I'm not stopping. I won't quit. Not until I've done just that. Let's move on. Tomorrow will be our lucky day. I can feel it.
This game. This just seems so wild to me. Here's the thing, the world seems a little different from Xenoblade 3. Probably because it hasn't gone through 1,000 years of war.
It'll be night soon.
The fight earlier will have taken its toll. We should find such a rest before sundown.
Agreed. Also, I'm bloody starving. Let's camp round here for today.
Okay, here we go. That's the jumping animation.
I'm going in.
Ace talent or vision. Okay. Let's switch.
You as well.
Mighty strike.
Like, holy shit, this...
Crossway.
Mighty strike.
Kneel.
Nothing gets the job done like this.
Mighty strike.
Keep the momentum.
Oh my god, that is so fucking... That is a cool playstyle.
Blatantly obvious.
I hope they don't change as much classes as they did in their last game. Because that was... Leveling up isn't the only way to strengthen Matthew and his crew. Accomplishing affinity goals and spending affinity points they grant is another. Okay. They still have the menu music. Let's go for affinity goals. Discovering treasure troves, locations in various area, battle missions, unique monsters, okay. Scenes. Nice. Community. Enemypedia. Okay. Collectopedia. Okay. So these are basically how we upgrade. Let me have a look at this menu. I can't. Oh, come on. They're not letting me? Okay. If you spot a monster not marked, do try fighting it and keep filling your Enemypedia. Monsters at a higher level than you will be displayed in yellow. Okay. That seems... That seemed a lot. They didn't change up gameplay as far as I see it now. Too much? But...
I don't
They didn't change up gameplay too much, it seems, but they did change some of the leveling up mechanics and stuff, which is really cool. Main menu characters. Affinity growth to use earned affinity points to make party members stronger. Furthermore, only one tier will be available from the start. Characters. Affinity growth. What is this? Oh, I'm fucking tired. But yeah. Critical plus.
Got a new skill.
Combine more nodes if you have the affinity points. Unlocked tiers can be opened by using unlocked kits. Okay. Oh, come on.
Got a rare
If this is a more concise and less open game than Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I might just like this more. That's the thing. I think Xenoblade Chronicles 3's combat was way too open for me. There's too much you couldn't control in this game, in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It was a little bit too much for me. I obviously made it through somehow, but there's just too much going on. And yeah, you have all of these different classes that can do stuff. And the problem is, if you had a build and something went wrong, there's no real indicator of what goes wrong. So yeah, my hot take on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, freeze combat. See, Archer starts. Okay, these are affinity scenes. Okay. So let's look at this.
See, the Cent Omnia region we're in now. It's smack in the middle of Ionios, yeah?
Yes, that assessment is correct.
Right.
In the
so
middle.
If we captured this area, couldn't we raid the other regions pretty much at will? This is the only place connected to the other 4 regions at once, right?
Which means that conversely, it can also be attacked from all 4 sides.
Yeah, there's that.
But I'll admit that it does have the strategic value that you ascribe to it. It's an undeniable fact that both Kevis and Agnes are desperate to gain control of this region. The positional advantage of having access to all other regions may make the attendant risks more palatable.
I see.
So this is a way earlier Ionios. This is an area that's in the middle of Ionios, which is weird. It is a little weird that this is in the middle of Ionios, because that's where Origin was, right?
Target acquired. Engaging.
Yeah, no time to lose, eh? Mighty strike!
Also, Shaker Edge, isn't that a shulk skill?
Uppercut! Mighty strike!
Sword mirage.
Break! Mighty strike!
So yeah, A is definitely a Kevis character, while
The outcome was
Matthew is an Agnes character.
It would be unwise to turn our back on them.
I don't know why Matthew is an Agnes character.
Mighty strike!
Isn't he a descendant from Noah and Mio?
Mighty strike!
So he should be both. either both or it could be one or the other, but why choose Agnes?
Bah, someone's eager for a kicking.
And where does the name Vandam come from? That's something I want to know.
And don't come back here.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Bold of them to get up in my face.
Shaker,
Way ahead of you.
you
Oh yeah, I need to let him break first.
Revolt, uppercut.
sword mirage.
Ow, my face.
I took it too easy, it seems.
You all right there? Mighty strike. Gigantic.
Matthew, you're doing a poor
Turn it around.
Know when to hold back.
job of keeping an enemy's
Detonating hit.
attention.
Crossray.
Ow, my face. All right, that's one filled in. Wanna go again? You know who to call.
Time is of the essence. Let's move forward.
Just
Like she's-
follow me.
Like she's definitely an Alvis. She definitely feels a lot like Alvis. So yeah. Let's collect everything. Fill out our collectopedia.
All right, give me your best shot.
We need them out of the picture.
Free.
Kneel.
Break.
Keep the momentum.
I hope they fix the balancing, because in the main game I had a huge issue with healers. Healers and attackers, same.
Revolt, uppercut.
They healers and attackers had a problem with getting their talents art up.
Detonating hit. Roll with the punches.
Right. That takes care of that.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
That was a huge issue for healers and tanks for me.
All right, give me your best shot.
Try to approach it rationally.
Free.
Kneel. Keep the
Revolt,
momentum.
uppercut.
So far, this feels a lot like
That wasn't
Xenoblade
even a
3.
warm-up.
But let's see where this goes. We're just...
Let me have a look.
What are you doing, A?
A cave. What lurks inside, I wonder?
Huh.
Finally, an enemy worth my time.
Bombastic
The bigger they
Rodbot
are, the
Jr.
harder I hit.
Fuck.
It's unwise, but if we must.
Let's do it.
Kneel.
Tappe.
Whoa. Revolt, uppercut. Mighty strike.
Lightning. I took
So the music is largely the same.
Way to turn it around.
is at stake.
Hey, I can't believe it. Like,
Okay, he rolled us.
We have a
Seems
future. We have hope.
seems legit. I still think that in the beginning that wasn't Alvis. Most likely that wasn't Alvis. Probably Alvis. Someone is using Alvis's power. And basically Alvis has to become A in order to influence this world. That might be my prediction for this game. I don't think Alvis is evil. I think it's just someone using Alvis's power. And probably what's going to happen is that we, in this game, actually get rid of the powers controlling Ionius at this moment, so Z will take over after this DLC happens. Basically where Z takes over. Because Z doesn't seem affiliated with Albus.
We remain unscathed, it seems.
It's always good to start fresh in a Xenoblade game. This seems more like the start to Torna than it is the start of Xenoblade 3. Also, it seems there's a distinctive lack of some things, like a distinctive lack of, how should I put this? A distinctive lack of the theming of Xenoblade 3. We are still in the same world, but the themes aren't really introduced to us as hard. It feels more like an original Xenoblade adventure game.
Night has caught up with us. We had better make haste setting up camp.
So yeah, this is basically after the city has been destroyed by N. I love A's design so far. It's really cool. Meanwhile, the war still rages on in Ionius. It's such a cruel fucking world. What are those? Oh my god. So we get introduced to her pretty early. That makes sense.
The sun's already hanging high in the sky, Matthew.
Suppose I should thank you then for letting me sleep in.
Sleeping on the ground. I've never seen anyone make it look quite so comfortable. I worry.
Grandad and I did a lot of camping out. Back when I was a kid, I mean. It don't bother me. Huh?
What's that signal?
Ping from a city iris. Come on, hey!
Let's go. The X reader, okay. With the sound and lights. When a signal is detected, a notification chime will sound and one side of the menu will light up. Okay, that's a new system that you have for finding city people. It's actually pretty cool how we basically, after the city got attacked by we're just searching for people, for survivors.
I'm going in. You lot watch my back.
Try to approach it rapidly.
It's way different from, it's a way different feeling from what we had with Xenoblade 3, where we basically were
The outcome was patently obvious.
looking for corpses to be sent. Like, this time we're looking for survivors.
Give me your best shot.
Try to approach it rapidly.
Here we go. Break, topple.
Right. That takes care of that.
I could have done that one-handed. All right, give me your best shot.
Unerringly bold. Kneel.
I don't know if we will get to see any of the other regions of Ionios, or it's just this region. Can I look at the map real quick? It seems to be only this region. It doesn't look that like you have different regions, which makes sense. It makes sense that you wouldn't have all of the regions of Ionios available and just this one.
All right, give me your best shot.
Unerringly bold.
We know that most of the people
They thought this would slow
we
us
will
down.
get to know in this DLC are the founders
I'm going in. You lot watch my back.
of the city, of the new city.
Kneel. They thought
So,
this
yeah.
would slow us down.
That wasn't even a warm-up. And don't come back, yeah?
The outcome was patently obvious.
Okay, that makes sense. Let me just switch to
I
A
can take the
for a
mantle.
while. I just like switching party members for now. Also, let's look at the map. Let's look at the Collectopedia first.
Right, that's registered. I saved it to the Collectopedia.
So we have a real Collectopedia this time, which is cool.
But that's that thing you registered.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
We're 40% there. I probably will 100% this DLC. I didn't 100% the original game. There's still a few things left, a few quests I have to
It would
do.
be unwise to turn our back on them.
You said it.
I almost did 100% in the main game.
They thought this would slow us
But I didn't do a New Game Plus
One-handed.
because they haven't given me any reason to go back and do a New Game Plus. To be honest. Like, the weird thing is, Zed and Mobius already have to be in power. At this point.
Judging by the wounds, it probably wasn't Mobius. Probably monsters. Caught him unawares. I'm sorry. This is my fault. If I woke you up, we might have made it.
It isn't your fault, Day. I shouldn't have been dozing like a div. We could have helped you, friend. I'm sorry.
It's actually extremely depressing.
Matthew, are you all right?
Yeah, dandy. I mean, I'm not. But right now, we gotta keep moving.
Let's go. So far, we've just been traveling in a straight line. I get the feeling this game is going to open up a little in a bit. Are these older models? Are they supposed to represent older models of these Levnesses? Oh, there's Nicole.
Hold those positions! They get through! Left flank's good as snuff! Yeah!
And there's Glimmer.
That 'em all?
The right flank's been scoured pretty clean. Only thing left is the Feronis in the rear.
Right. Back to the main unit, then...
Kavesi? It's a miracle there's any left standing. What's wrong with him? Why is he unarmed? Not even a blade or nothing. Look at his little face.
Make it quick. We can't afford to waste time on a runt like him.
Huh?
Here we go.
Explosions. A battle.
Yes. It would seem that someone's fighting up ahead.
Remnants.
It could be. The sounds and the shaking. I'd say it's rather major. Hey, Matthew,
I'll go check it out.
don't be a hero. If the skirmish has nothing to do with us.
Leave it well alone, yeah? I know the drill.
Yeah, not holding my breath.
Oh, she's so done all the time. This is
Move it,
definitely
eh? Can't afford to be late.
Elvis, I think.
Mighty strike! Revolt!
We don't know what happens. I hope we will find out during this playthrough. If the story they present is really well done, I might like this more than Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Can we at least go carefully?
Let's switch to Matthew for a while.
Sounds of battle have got out.
Yes, it's close. Be vigilant, Matthew.
What is that? That weapon. Can't be a blade.
A core crystal. Yeah, I love it. I love that we still get Zohar symbolism in this game. It was very, very weirdly absent in the last game. Like, completely. Like, the last game could have been completely without any connection to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is where the connections come in. Way more. My fucking god. That's a Feronis.
We take this one.
How?
So long as we can hold the flanks, the colony will mop up. New armament. All went as planned. And now it's curtains.
Shut up!
Whoa.
Flipping close one.
I thought you said you knew the drill. Hold back. It looks to be a
Nicole's
feat from
voice is a
Chronicles
little
anyway.
more deep than I thought it would be.
Over there. Is it just those two left? No one else?
No one. Mutual destruction. The battle has already come and gone.
Then why are they still fighting?
It's just who they are. Nothing for us to get involved with. Pull back. Mobius will notice. Oh, come on, Matthew.
I'm not just gonna stand aside. They're only kids. I'll put an end to it. I have to.
Mobius are always present for the aftermath.
Then that Mobius is getting a socking.
Both of them.
Then I'll make it a twofer.
Oh, come on, Matthew.
To hell with it.
I love the way she's just done with him. It's so good. Oh my god.
Alright, break it up. The hell are you two playing at? You wanna scrap? You scrap with me.
I love the Ouroboros effect.
I told you to cut it out.
I love it just picks her up like a cat. Like it just picks her up.
Now you've gone and done it.
I guess words ain't getting through to him.
This is pretty quick.
Such a way with words.
If they won't listen, I'll make them listen with my fists.
Phenomenal.
Oh my god.
Why do I have to work with the
The art of fighting with the power of Ouroboros hasn't been perfected yet, but using fusion art summons the power to create an aura dealing with extra attacks. The effect of extra Ouroboros attacks will differ based on normal art and Ouroboros power combination. Find your preferred pairing on the art's customization screen. Okay,
Putting my trust in some Agni.
Come on.
let's attack Glimmer first.
illusory blue?
I'm on to you.
Whirlwind.
This already seems pretty interesting to me.
I'm on to you.
Ready assault.
Here's a what can I say? I'm an asshole.
That's it. Well done.
I don't know what that did. I need to look into that later.
Just about enough!
The music is still good. I love it.
You've got to heal yourself.
Shut up! Don't order me around!
The OST
Just happened!
should be still in the running. I mean, at least with the DLC, it could be in the running this year as well for best OST. Like it's used in the DLC, right?
Ready assault.
I'm on to you. But keep the momentum.
I've come too far to give up now.
Okay, so they haven't perfected fighting with Ouroboros yet. It's probably also pretty early in Ouroboros cycle, like Like, Ouroboros hasn't been around for that long.
Persistent. Chill out, will you?
What? What are you, goon?
I was beginning to think you'd never ask.
Huh?
I'm Matthew from the city. And this is A.
City? Huh?
I guess you lot would probably think of us as enemies. But we're your allies. In a sense.
Our allies?
Our real enemy, it isn't each other.
Huh? They're here.
Right on cue.
Are we fighting
That's
Mobius
about real
already?
enemies to drop by. You just sit tight while we take care of them, alright?
I
Trust me on this one.
Hey now! What do you think you're doing? The show is just getting good.
And you fully screwed up our wager to boot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I spoil your fun? You really are a bunch of sickos, you lot.
He doesn't seem like a soldier. Who are you?
My iris. Check it and weep.
it's Ouroboros.
What in the... Ouroboros?
A city refugee. Mobius hunter.
Mobius hunter? You what? Wait, is that what they call us these days?
No idea. I don't recall hunting any. Just cleaning up the mess you always end up making, bailing you out of trouble.
Exactly. Okay, anyway. Those two kids over there, they're in our custody now.
Custody, you say?
I love this already.
Like you think you can take us on? This mighty pairing of Mobius 2 and
Obviously. After all, gotta live up to our new nickname.
Are they now Mobius hunters? Here we go. The Mobius thing kicks in.
You can throw 1,000 Mobius.
Stay pretty close to
I'll hunt you
to A.
all down.
I hope the pacing stays like this the entire game. Because if the pacing stays like this, it's going to be phenomenal. Matthew so far seems like a badass, to be honest. I mean, the fake connections are pretty strong in this one. Like his literal is a pro tag using the fist, using his fists. I already love this. Here we go.
Just don't do anything you'll regret.
These Mobius still look different a little, huh?
Alrighty.
Is this an early
We just
form of
gotta smash
Mobius?
the core, and the job's a good one.
They have such a stranglehold on them.
We'll just fall back home. And once we're healed up,
Oh.
I don't normally stoop to this. Such duplicity is beneath me.
stabbed in the back. What a dirty brute.
Okay, I take it back.
Sword.
It's a Monado.
Lady Console!
Hey, to you!
Way ahead of you.
So the Monado can slice up flame clocks? Really? So what is Noah's? What is Lucky 7 then? Riku, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck?
Just one thing after another, innit?
I'm sure you're feeling pleased with yourself. But I wish you'd spare a thought for me as well. You realize all this takes a toll on me.
I know.
She's cute. I love them. I love them already.
Stop running, you coward!
What are they still doing?
Phenomenal.
There we go. What'd I tell you? One of us should have watched them.
You also told me you wanted us to secure as much food as possible.
So, ideas?
Oh, very well. I'll handle it.
Right, time out! That'll be enough out of you two. Your fighting days are over.
What?
The Mobius, or I guess you'd call them the consoles, right? Well, they're dust in the wind. The flame clocks are in pieces. And your iris clocks, they're gone, aren't they? Huh? You're done. No need to fight anymore. No need to take life or fear its loss.
You're not serious.
Give it a couple of days for it to sink in. Your life stopped draining. And that means you don't have to fight. All you're gonna need now is a bite to eat.
That poor Bonnet. That poor Bonnet. Ah.
Go on. Wow, aren't we stubborn? It's your loss.
Why did you do that?
Huh?
I was so close. I was so close to finally coming home.
I'm not sure I follow.
My offering. I was going to give my life for my comrades killed by this filth. If I could just make it home, it would mean something. That's the only thing I've ever wanted. To fight. To come home. And you took it.
This fight of yours, who was it that forced it upon you? Think about it. You have all the pieces.
Nicole and Glimmer, right? You're both starving. Can't think straight on an empty tongue, eh?
Yeah, the brainwashing is really, really hard to overcome in this situation. I actually like the way Xenoblade 3 in particular makes it so that they aren't so easy to come to terms with it, with the situation. Like, it's not easy to overcome all of this brainwashing they've gone through, all of this fighting. It's not easy to overcome this. Like, oh,
Okay, it's all backed up.
good. Oh, we're getting glimpses of the past.
Your power was expertly balanced. Well done. You've both made great strides. But a real battle is unlike anything else. You can't just hope for the best. Come at me.
Oh. Gondor. Yeah.
Give it everything you've got.
Today's the day I get you, Grandad. Mighty strike. Revolt uppercut.
What this just tells me is that Mio is also really bad at naming.
Mighty strike.
Like, come on, Gondor.
Gigantic beat. I'm so worked up. Revolt uppercut. Break. Ow, my face. Detonating hit.
Got me on the back foot.
Mighty strike. Revolt uppercut. Break. Mighty strike. Gigantic beat.
Ouch.
Leave the heroics to me.
That hurts a lot.
Well,
Well, don't give me that. That was cruel, Grandad.
He's right. Countering the moment we unleash our powers just rude.
when your concentration is lacking, the body and spirit drift apart. Only when you've mastered the power of Ouroboros will you find balance. Nay, you will become one with your very selves.
So this incredible power of yours, anyone ever actually been able to master it?
Nay.
Knew it. Even you fell short, Grandad.
My parents, however, it is said that they were a breath away from success.
The ones in the photo.
Our great-granddad and grandma, right? That'll have been a proper while ago. I bet that's why. Everyone in the city must think we're a bunch of clowns.
What? You think so?
Yeah, like, get with the times. We're stuck with these wibbly Ouroboros powers. Everyone's rocking those sweet new amps. It really opens up the options for your blade. So yeah, nobody uses the Ouroboros stuff anymore.
Not?
Nobody thinks we're clowns, Matthew. Wowee, those guys are some real sticklers for tradition, eh? That's about the extent of it.
Yeah, but that's the same as calling us clowns.
So yeah, they know about Noah and Mio.
The very reason the city exists is because those who gained the power of Ouroboros confronted Mobius long ago.
And it's because of them that lots of soldiers were freed from the system, banded together, and then founded the city. Right? We must have heard it dozens of times now. Eh?
Other kids got lullabies. Wish we could have traded places. I haven't forgotten about how Mum and Dad died in the last battle against Mobius 15 years ago.
They gave us this time of peace we get to enjoy.
And you must never forget that. You hear me? The only true end is the moment that you give up.
Yeah. Huh? So much for our time of peace.
This is where you were. Are you fighting with your granddad again? You can't do that. You promised. You said you'd play piano for us after the nap.
Ah, sorry, of course. I'll be with you in just a minute.
No, not a minute now.
Oh, yes, all right. I'm at your behest. What song would you like?
Our plane. Tomorrow with you. Bring me with Chaos Ultimate.
All of them.
What?
If I must. From the top then.
Wait, what? 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 I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Those song requests are just actual songs from Xenoblade 2. What the fuck? What the fuck are... How is this meta? What is the meta of this? Holy fuck, what are you doing, Monolith Soft? That just gave... it didn't even pay attention fully. What the fuck?
You can relax. I'm on it. I'll protect her, I swear.
Oh, come on. They've gone full meta at this point. What the fuck? Bringer of Chaos Ultimates.
Well, sir.
Matthew's fine.
Matthew, she's gone.
Huh? Who's what now?
That girl. The soldier from Agnes. Glimmer.
Seriously?
She's probably going to get hunted by Agnes soldiers right now.
When did it happen?
It'll have been shortly before dawn. 5 o'clock, give or take.
Oh yeah, 5, huh? Hey, you could have said something.
You would have stopped her.
Well, no shit.
This is her personal matter. Even the most impassioned speeches may fail to persuade.
Sounds like loser talk.
I believe you said something to that effect.
Did not.
Did too. Like yesterday? I guess words aren't getting through to them. Hey? You said it.
Let's just get going.
I love these characters already.
After her, of course. Glimmer. If she meets with the colony, she's stuffed.
How stuffed exactly?
Might find out soon enough. But not if we can help it. We go in or what?
I love how Nicole just accepted. I think Nicole didn't want to fight anyway. I think here's my predictions for the character arcs. For Nicole and Glimmer. Nicole is going to have to come to terms with how heroic his dad is and how he's not that. And he has to overcome it and become more heroic in the process. And Glimmer has a different character arc. I need to figure out how to put this in words.
Matthew.
I thought about it yesterday.
Where she might have gone.
But I kind of forgot.
Huh? How should I know? Let's just comb the area, yeah? Leave no stone unturned.
If we assume she's trying to return to her own troops, she'll likely have headed northwest. That whole area is Agnian territory. It's very probable that a colony would be stationed there. Save for perhaps your hair, there's little need to comb anything. Did you follow that, Matthew?
I already love A so much. Oh my god.
Wow. Hey, you are so clever. Truly, your intellect knows no bounds.
He didn't even realize that was a
We go
jab at him.
northwest then. You two, come on. You'll be safer if you stick with us. Alright, yeah, I know that might sound rich coming from me. But would you please just take my word for it for now?
All right.
Nice one.
I already know. By striking first. Galactopedia.
Heavy-handed as always, Matthew.
Sorry about that. I just couldn't think of any other way to put it. Alright, give me your best shot.
Unerringly bold.
Here we go.
It's me you want.
We have nickel now. I'm going to look at the gameplay later.
This was basically what I predicted.
Let me blaze us a trail.
Let's try out nickel for
Can we really
one.
win this?
We need them
He's a
out of the
defender.
picture.
He has launch. Wait, a Kavasi soldier having launch? Isn't that a... Isn't that a Xenoblade 2 status effect?
Stay frosty, I guess.
No problem. We are more than even.
Stay frosty, I guess? What?
Mighty strike. Uppercut. And don't come back, you hear?
The outcome was patently obvious.
Let's look at this. All of this. This area seems to be huge. This is definitely bigger than the thing we did before. Let's look at our characters. Nicole, a machinist. He has several arts. He doesn't have a Ouroboros art. Oh god, I'm getting tired. Whirlwind boosts aggro, reduces damage taken, and this is launched. Deals defense by passing damage, also reduces damage taken. Okay. I hope they expand the classes more in this game. Like in the last game, the classes had like, what, 5 arts each and a few other benefits. I hope they keep the classes. They don't mess around with too many different classes.
Can we really win this?
Relax, mate. I got you covered.
Kneel.
Whirlwind!
Mighty
There
strike.
goes the enemy. Launch!
There we go, launch.
Feeling full of beans. Out now. Mighty strike.
Now we just need smash.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Stay frosty, I guess.
We need them out of the picture.
Way ahead.
No, he's such a weirdo.
Mighty strike.
Motor lifter! That's right, eyes on me!
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. That takes care of that.
I could have done that one-handed.
Stay frosty, I guess.
No problem. We are more than even. Kneel.
Launch!
Mighty strike.
Steady as ball!
Uppercut.
Xenoblade always feels great to play.
Come on. Is that all you got?
The outcome was patently obvious.
Probably not my favorite right now. So is this an indicator that they are a pack?
Can we really win this?
Relax, mate. I got you covered.
I'll follow you.
That makes sense. Like this is a group of enemies.
There goes the enemy. Don't push yourself.
No, don't die, eh?
Move, fuck you.
This is the problem when you only have one healer in this game. I hate that only the healer can res. If you only have one, that's a huge problem. Like,
That's a big help. Mighty strike.
Gotcha.
Gigantic beat.
There goes the enemy.
You want to go again? You know who to call.
Pretty efficient.
okay. Let's try this once more with these guys.
Can we really win this?
No problem. We are more than evenly matched.
There goes the enemy. Whirlwind. It's me you want.
I appreciated that.
Steady as all. It's me you want.
I'm grateful.
Here we go.
There goes the enemy.
Let's use our aggro move. Fuck, we didn't get the right one. Here's the thing, I like Xenoblade Chronicles 3's combat system in the early stages. I liked it a lot. Even when the first classes came around. But after a while it felt weird to me. Because the classes really didn't have much depth. I would have preferred if all of the classes would have had way more depth than they actually had. Which is weird, because I criticized the game for having too much variety. But, you know, it's basically the difference between having a lot of options and having in-depth combat. Also, A is not really a good healer. Not really. That's a problem that I have right now, is that A is just a horrible healer. Here we go. And the music is still so good. I love all of these tracks. There we go. Evasion up. All of my arts are on a cooldown. That's not really good. Also, I don't like switching party members a lot in mid-combat. That's not something I like. Come on. Come on, topple. Here we go. Launch. And that did a ton of damage. We also don't have chain attacks already, which is such good music. If the battle system is good and if the story is good, this game could be phenomenal. I don't have launch available right now, sadly. Also, drawing aggro doesn't seem to be as easy. Come on, aggro to me. What are you doing? Fuck.
Move my legs.
It's too soon to give up altogether.
Just follow me.
That sucked. That sucked a lot. We're going for as long as we can take. We'll come back to that fight later, I think. No, the problem is we have a weird set of skills. Like A isn't really a competent healer. Like the only thing that heals with her is that she can put a healing field down, a regen field, which is not really that great. So once we get Glimmer back, we might have a better healer at our hands. I still want a Xenoblade MMO set in the Xenoblade 3 world. That would be fucking phenomenal. Like, that would be a huge opportunity for an MMO. Like, this entire world is like... It's like a MMO, really. Like, this world is really like an MMO. They could have told me, hey, we're making a MMO with a battle system like this, with an RPG battle system like this, and they could have completely gotten away with it. Definitely, like, just make it in the entirety of Ionios with this section included. Give us a battle system, make different starting points, you know, for characters. You can choose a side, Kefis or Agnes. And then you basically battle all the time. The storyline could be that you the storyline could be that you're basically unlocking Ouroboros on the way, like it did with the beginning of Xenoblade 3. You're basically unlocking Ouroboros on the way and fighting against Mobius instead of all of those colonies. Would have been extremely believable, you know. Could have been a really believable MMO.
Alright, give me your best shot.
Unerringly
Those game mechanics lend themselves well to MMO gameplay, to be honest.
Alright,
we go. We just need smash now.
They thought this would slow us down.
This was basically what I predicted.
Can't believe how reckless that Glimmer kid is. Running out on us all alone.
Can't you? I find the behavior oddly familiar.
Her jabs are the best. Oh my god. Her jabs are seriously the best. Like, the thing is, this early game already feels more like a Xenoblade game than Xenoblade 3 did. Xenoblade 3's early game was really weird. An open caravan. Obviously, we need to look for parts. Good. So yeah. Will be granted to deepen the affinity. Once you've unlocked the opportunity to deepen affinity, speak to the characters, strengthen your bond, changing their icon in the community and granting extra affinity points. Y on the community screen to begin tracking a character, showing the location in a minimap with an icon. That's cool. To time, quest-related activity, or other such factors. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to take a short break, and we will be back with more Xenoblade Chronicles 3 after this short break. I just need a short bathroom break. So, see ya. Here we are back again with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. That was a short break. And we are back. Let's do this! We need to find materials to get the elevator working. It's mostly a fetch quest, probably. So let's do this. I mean, Xenoblade tends to have those.
Monsters of the world, beware!
What? That seems new. That would be something cool for Xenoblade 3. In general.
Let me have a look.
What are you doing, eh?
A cave. What lurks inside, I wonder?
A monster we shouldn't fight. The Giuseppe? Come on. Really? This is a cave I don't want to go in. Nope. We are not doing it. Can we... camera distance, right? We can zoom out. I remember that from Xenoblade 3. I love my camera a little bit more zoomed out like this. Colony Gamma Wreckage.
Monsters of the world, beware!
So this was Colony Gamma. Veronis circuit board.
Right, what's next?
There's an affinity scene here.
You don't watch my back.
Try to approach it rationally.
It's me you want.
I'm feeling full of beans.
And so far I like them already.
Mighty strike. Revolt uppercut. Mighty strike.
I think later on I really have to resist the temptation to just go Rex all the way.
Steady assault.
Mighty strike.
That takes care of that.
I could have done that one-handed.
The enemy. How do we proceed?
Whirlwind.
That's a big
Here we
help.
go.
But how? Kneel.
Uppercut.
There goes the enemy. Lord.
Don't let up. Mighty strike. That's a big help. Let's roll with the
This game is a
punches.
banger already.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
Let's watch this.
Mobius hunters, We seem to have earned ourselves quite the sobriquet.
What's a sobriquet?
Our reputation precedes us.
This is no laughing matter, Matthew. Taking Mobius head-on is extremely ill-advised. If they really brought their might to bear, I wouldn't rate our chances highly. Case in point, our previous encounter with that Kavesi colony. Get it, Matthew?
Oh, that? I mean, they came right at us, and we gave them a flick on the nose, right?
You went at the colony with your fists and ended up destroying the whole Feronis. And you call it a flick on the nose? Really?
Yep. Matthew's kind of a dumbass, it seems.
Unerringly bold.
That's why their chemistry works so well. You know?
Big help.
Steady assault.
Revolt uppercut.
I'm still a little iffy on the Kavesi arts. Kavesi arts always seem worse than Agnian arts. In almost all situations, Agnian arts are just... It's just a no-brainer to use them.
Come on, is that all you got?
Quick and painless, thankfully.
That's a far drop.
All right, give me your best shot.
Unerringly bold, Matthew.
That's a big help. Way ahead of you.
You move well.
Break. Come on, Topple. There you go. Launch and
Mighty strike. Fist got back. I'll follow you. Don't let up now.
Light feet.
Mighty strike. Gotcha. Gigantic.
so yeah, I'm basically fighting everything right now, just so I can get a little bit more back into the fighting system, to the gameplay system. So now let's go find the... Let's go find the lamps. For now. We need 6, okay. That's a lot. Going to stop fighting now. Let me just check something real quick. 11.5, okay. Okay.
A most uncommon
Just something I need to take care of in my house.
Bah, someone's eager for a kicking.
Steady assault! It's me you want!
If you want, if people want it, I can talk a little bit more about some cultural differences between what probably Americans have and what we have. But so far, I don't seem to.
Channel as expected.
Let's get some of this.
Doesn't really make sense. Okay, it seems like the goals are a little more clear in this one. Okay. Let's attack some of those enemies.
Let's bash them good.
They don't look all that tough. Steady assault! It's me you want!
I'm feeling full of beans.
There goes the enemy.
Here we go.
It's me you want!
And don't come back, you hear?
The outcome was patently obvious.
Warning them.
Going in. You lot watch my back.
Sure, I can do that.
Kneel.
It's me you want!
I'm grateful.
I think it's pretty good if I upload highlight videos, because the Xenoblade community is probably right now playing this game, and is probably not going to watch any playthrough. So once I upload my playthrough, it's probably where most of the views are going to come from.
No injuries to speak of.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Oh, come on. Break.
That's a big help.
Kneel.
Does she say kneel? I think I just heard it for the first time. She says kneel once she attacks an enemy.
Morning already.
That's our target acquired.
Best head back for now.
Yep, let's head back. Also, let's look at the community feature. Okay. So yeah, you can track certain members of the community. Seems like taken from Torna a little bit. Accessories, attack stone. Why are they not? Let's look at apprentice damage. Boosts damage dealt when attacking higher level enemies by 20%. No. Doesn't have class skills. Sword Mirage, affinity growth. We have a bunch of affinity points. Attack plus for her as well. Healing power plus seems pretty good. What is this? Type ether attack, area of effect, power multiplier, attack range, attack down. She's more of an attacker than a healer, to be honest. Accuracy down. That's a problem I have with her for now. Cross ray. Let's enhance cross ray. And light field.
My arts grow ever more refined.
And this one as well, I think. Healing an ally boosts damage dealt by 10%. No. Let's keep off on that for now. Let's look at Nicole. Nicole has 2 that are all still locked. HP plus seems good.
Alright, looking good.
And block rate plus as well.
Alright, looking good.
By the way, let's
Got a new skill.
get this up for Matthew as well, because the stat increases seem to be good. Defense. Armor Veil. When blocking, deals 100% back to enemy. Damage taken by allies in a fixed radius by 20%. That seems good.
Right, looking good.
Definitely this one. He needs to be a little bit more able to aggro. Odds, energy boost, and raging force. 30% chance to ignore defense. Power charge. Let's take this one.
Came up with a new move.
So let's customize our characters a little bit. Let's get into this. Energy boost.
Energy boost.
Here we go. I'm going to yawn a lot during recordings like this. Total destruction. So yeah, odds. Let's look at skills. Yeah, those are already unlocked. Accessories we did already. Affinity growth we did. I think that's all we can do now. We have 5% exploration. We have 10% affinity scenes. That's not a lot. That's like what? I'm too dumb to calculate right now. Fuck. 20. That's 20 affinity scenes. That's not a whole lot, to be honest. 5% exploration. So let's look at the map. Why is the Collectopedia in the map system? Doesn't make a whole ton of sense.
That'll do it.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
It checks out.
Doesn't seem like a full Collectopedia, like in Xenoblade 1, where every entry had like a description of the item and stuff.
But that's that thing you registered.
Let's look at our map again. Let's look at the Enemypedia. We haven't beaten enough of those yet. Those flyers. Okay. I think, yeah, we will have a... I think... I don't know. Might be a 20 to 30 hours adventure. So... we're still going to enjoy it, obviously. I hope it's concise enough and answers a ton of questions I have with the world and the way it works. Also, I hope Shulk and Rex are portrayed accordingly. Like, there's a real chance they will make Rex into the into a regular beefcake character, like Lance, like just a beefcake character that loves to work out, which wasn't really Rex's personality in Xenoblade 2. He might have picked that up, yeah. I mean, Shulk's portrayal will be good because he's transitioning into Dumban territory more, whereas Rex really becoming such a beefcake doesn't really sit that well. I think his design is absolutely fire. Like, I love that he has his design. It's just just hope they get the portrayal of Rex right. Like, his character is still there. Okay. Noted. Can I talk to you? Let's repair the elevator. Why not?
This'll be worth fixing.
What are we getting? There has to be a catch. There's always a catch with no pawn. So far, it's going a little bit slower than Torna does, but I think the pacing is absolutely fine. You can use items to craft gems. They can have a number of... Okay. Cooking and gem crafting are back.
Elevator's seen better days.
Obviously.
I hope it doesn't break down midway.
Hey, don't say things like that. You'll jinx it.
Also, I think Matthew has a slight Gondor accent, which is really, really cool. I'm just wondering, where does the name Vandam come from? Because Noah and Mio didn't really have any last names, as far as I'm aware. Like, where does House Vandam come from? Aurora Shelf. Some enemies will have increased attack and defense depending on how many enemies are in battle. Will be marked by an icon. Okay.
You said it. Another priceless view.
That looks fucking dope. Holy fuck. Also, this area theme slaps. Holy moly. This seems like Gormod.
I'm going in. You lot watch my back.
Try to approach it rapidly.
This seems a lot like Gormod, to be honest.
They thought this would slow us down.
On first glance, it's Gormod. Not sure how accurate this is, but that's Prison Island up there. Who are you? Berber? What is that hat? Why is the crown? What? What? dungeon mapping. Okay. Well, that seems weird. CL and Y. Yeah.
I'll remember that name.
You get affinity points for everything, huh?
Always nice to see.
So Jill is basically now done with the community thing. Seems like.
Man, I love browsing.
We have barely any money. Okay.
A most uncommon item.
I need Tim Tim. Okay. So we can upgrade the X-Reader. Okay.
I never forget a face.
I'm fucking tired. Oh my god. So yeah, it's hard to know where to go right now. Let's do some side quests, why not? To close the stream out, let's do some side quests. I would have hoped we get to see Rex and Shulk earlier, but that's not going to happen. I also might need to record this separately. The thing is, YouTube does allow you to download your VODs, but they need a fair amount of time to be processed by YouTube. So it will take some time before we get this VOD down. I haven't recorded this one.
Takes care of that.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
go.
They thought this would slow us down.
That wasn't even a warm-up. All right, give it your best shot.
Maybe don't take them all on at once. It's me you want.
That's a big help.
Here we go. Break.
Gotcha.
Mighty strike.
Light feet.
Revolt
That's
uppercut.
right. Eyes on me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
You-
There goes the enemy.
Here's the topple.
Me you want.
That's a big help.
And the launch.
Mighty strike. Revolt uppercut. Come on. Is that all you got?
The outcome was patently obvious.
There's a ton of enemies here.
Unerringly bold, man.
Way ahead of you.
It's me you want.
I'm feeling full of beans.
Light feet.
I don't have any idea where the story is going right at the moment.
Mighty strike.
Whirlwind. If this keeps up, it'll be smooth sailing.
Energy boost. Break. Mighty strike.
Light feet.
Steady as all.
Revolt uppercut. Strong hand.
Let's go.
Right. That takes care of that.
Quick and painless, thankfully.
What's going on there?
Pick on someone your own size.
Whirlwind. It's me you want.
I'm feeling full of beans.
Gotcha.
Save the underdogs. Really? I can't choose a side. I have to save the underdog? Okay.
Uppercut. Example, eh?
Sword mirage.
Probably because of Matthew's disposition.
It's me you want.
I appreciated that.
Ow, my face.
Thank you.
Crossray.
Whirlwind.
Light feet. Keep the ground by compelling power.
Here we go. Ouroboros power.
Sword mirage.
Here we go. So far, gameplay seems pretty familiar to Xenoblade 3. Okay, intervention points earned. Okay.
We've been found. Phenomenal.
Whirlwind. It's me you want.
That's a big help.
Steady as all. It's me you want.
I appreciated that. Crossray.
There goes the enemy.
Kneel.
Kneel.
Me you want.
I'm feeling full of beans.
There goes the me you want.
Feeling full of beans.
There goes the enemy. It's me you want.
I appreciated that.
There goes the enemy.
I'm quite comfortable on healing duty.
That's a big help.
Me you want.
Let's switch to A.
The offensive is progressing apace.
Me you want.
I'm grateful.
There goes the enemy. It's me you want.
I'm grateful.
Let's switch every once in a while.
Me you want.
I'm grateful.
Mighty strike. Let's roll with the punches. I'm feeling full of beans.
There goes the enemy.
Mighty strike.
Me you want.
I'm feeling full of beans.
There goes the enemy.
I love A so much. Oh, oh. I get what's going on. A is basically one half of Elvis. It's pretty obvious what's going on there.
Mighty strike.
There goes the enemy. Me you want.
I appreciated that.
There goes the enemy.
If you look at her wing, it's pretty obvious. Like when she has a vision, when you use visions, her wing shows up and it's only one half of the wing of Elvis from the beginning. That's a little too on the nose for me. That's a little bit on the nose, for sure. Go.
Time is of the essence. Let's move forward.
Obviously. So far, we really like it. It's refreshing to Xenoblade 1.
Done that one-handed.
Yeah, obviously you could have, Matthew.
Someone's eager for a kicking.
Oh, come on. Stop attacking me. It's Shaker Edge. I think Shaker Edge was days before, like.
Let's clean them out.
Enemy territory incursion. Okay.
It would be unwise to turn our back on them.
You said it. Whoa, it's me you want.
I'm grateful.
Let's go with. Let's put a field down. Let's topple them. Let's use cross ray. Fuck, I have two of them on me. Problem is withdrawing too many. Yeah, let's put the regeneration field down. Come on, Nicole, come back here. The problem is with the AI, sometimes they just don't do what you should do. Oh yeah, I forgot you can reposition. Okay. Let's go for vision. Yeah, the same thing keeps happening again and again with the talent art for A. Her talent art doesn't fill up quick enough. feels good to clear out a camp like this. Attack the totem first. Fuck. We drew the Turkin boss. Oh, seriously? Fuck. You can still fight from down here, but it doesn't really. Stupid totem. Where's Nicole? Why is it still... Now Nicole fell in the water. Great. Why did the... Oh, this is just the worst. There's Matthew. Here we go. Let's have vision. Come on, get up, Matthew. We need your damage. Fuck. Yeah, we're done.
This is it for me.
Not yet. I'm not gonna let this stop me.
I think this is a good place to stop for today. We got a really, really good first look at the game. So far, I really like the game. I'm not sure when I'll stream next. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I'll definitely make it a habit of streaming early during the weekdays. So we might take it a little slower than some other streamers. But yeah, this is Xenoblade Chronicles free. Future Redeemed DLC. I'm still flabbergasted that this is happening, actually. Like, holy shit. Thank you all for watching. If you made it through this, it really, really helps me a lot if you people watch this and actually subscribe. It helps me validate that I'm actually doing a thing that people want to watch. So, thanks for watching. And goodbye.